Jack, we're going to talk about cash flows and collecting the receivables. Universal pain point. There's a couple things you need to know. First of all, you need cash flow to pay the bills, to pay people, to continue to grow the business, and to reinvest. Receivable collections can be complex. There's lots of steps, processes, documents, money moving in different directions. There could be endorsements and escrow accounts. It can be at the carrier. It could be with the property owner. To break it down very simply is one, we need to have process around our receivables, very clearly defined expectations and what to do at each point. Those processes need to be based on best practices. What are the best approaches? When I say best practice, Jack, that means what is the best way to create optimal outcomes. You always want to be thinking about best practices. Things go awry, there's lots of twists and turns. And I always start by explaining to people very simply, where is the money and who has it? And it sounds very simple, but in this industry, it could be at the carrier, at the property owner, at a bank escrow account. So the first thing is you can't collect it if you don't know where it is. And it's constantly moving, so you have to constantly be tracking and moving with it. The next thing to know is what action is required at each point. Now, you should also have systems in place because at every point of a collection process, there are things that have to be done. It may be a job in the field, it may be a certificate of satisfaction has to be retrieved and signed off on to release funds. So all this information and systems and timing must be in perfect alignment, and you must make sure everybody involved in that process knows their roles and responsibilities and how to keep it going. There is nothing worse than you're in a financial crunch and you need cash flow going, and it's because a doorknob didn't get installed. The person who's installing the doorknob needs to understand how that responsibility has an impact on the financial health and well-being of the company. Do you understand this all, Jack? Good.